guys, it is Mike here, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys my Blue Eyes deck profile post Duel Overload. So yeah guys, this is going to be the Blue Eyes deck that I used in my last Dueling Nexus replay that I made here on the channel. And if you guys haven't already seen that, I'll post a link to that there in the description below. But other than that, this is just the deck that I used when I was playing in there, when I was playing during those games, and this is just a really fun deck that I actually just recently decided to rebuild again because of the new support that came out in Duel Overload. And I just kind of want to give you guys a quick update on it, show you guys what I kept, what I've changed here, some of my deck choices, so that you guys would have a guideline to what you guys could include in your Blue Eyes deck. And before we get into the deck profile, if you guys do like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends so that they can have other ideas as well on how to build their deck. And let me know in the comments below if you guys do want to see more videos like this or anything else in particular. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss out anytime I upload videos. And a quick disclaimer before we get into the deck profile as well, I just want you guys to know that in this deck I am running a few fake cards, as you guys can probably tell from the top below you. They don't look too fake, but they're a bit fake because I live in the Philippines and I actually can't afford all the cards that I want in this deck because everything here is just way too expensive. And I do get to use this in tournaments and stuff, but yeah, and they're totally okay with it. So if you guys don't mind that and you're okay with seeing those kind of cards, then we can just go ahead and step into the deck profile. So yes guys, we're gonna go ahead and be starting off with the main deck, which is obviously a 40 card deck, and we're gonna start off with the monsters. And for the first monster of the deck, the main heart and soul of it, we're gonna be running 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. So yeah, these are just my favorite designs for the deck so far. And I kind of don't like this one as much, but it's the only one that I have a spare copy of here in my collection here. So yep, this is the main heart and soul of the deck. You're going to be using it a lot to discard it, to summon it from the grave, to pop stuff. Well, not really pop stuff, but you know, keep summoning back and forth. And this is going to be obviously your main tool with trying to OTK your opponent here. And there's no reason to run less than 3. I've seen some builds that run less than 3, but in this build I really need it at 3 just for that reason. And then next, for the next monster of our deck, we're going to be running 3 Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. So yep, you reveal the vanilla Blue Eyes in your hand, you special summon this, and then it gets to pop. It gets to pop a monster, but it can't attack the turn you use that effect. And this is just a free body on the board, lets you special summon it right away, you know, just by revealing Blue Eyes, and helps you also OTK a little bit faster, and you wouldn't mind discarding him or throwing in the grave as long as you have ways to bring him back. This is also going to be the main way that you'll be using to OTK your opponent most of the time. And then next, for our tuners of the deck, the first one here, we're going to be running 3 Sage with Eyes of Blue. So yep, normal summon him, search out a light tuner from your deck, and it also has an effect in the hand where you can discard it, target an effect monster on your field, send that to the grave, and then special summon a Blue Eyes from your deck straight away. And sometimes that comes up, sometimes it doesn't. Most of the time you're just using this to summon, to just get your tuners in your hand. And yep, she's really important. She helps you see your tuners right away, so you can get into your synchro place. And yeah, in a pure build, she is very necessary. There are other builds of Blue Eyes that don't really need something like this, but you really need her in this kind of build since I'm running this purely to be able to get into your tuners and go into those synchros that we're going to be showing off later in the profile. And then next, for our next tuner, we're going to be running 3 White Soul of Ancients. So yep, you're going to throw him in the grave, to special summon Blue Eyes from the deck during the end phase, and you can also manage it from the grave to be able to get a Blue Eyes monster from your grave to your hand, so it can help you reoccur resources like your vanilla Blue Eyes, your Blue Eyes alternative, so you can summon it again, stuff like that. And you can even normal summon him, go into Link Karibo just to make sure you can get in your grave. And yep, it's really important. It also helps you get into your single place a lot faster. And then for our next turn of the deck, we're going to be running one White Stone of Ancients. So yep, send it to the grave, add the vanilla Blue Eyes from your deck to your hand. Sometimes it's important to get in your hand, sometimes it isn't. I just run it at one because it's not as important as having White Stones in my grave, and this is honestly just the worst, the weaker version of Ancients here. And it's somewhat okay in some builds, but I only just want one because I don't need to see it as often. And for our last two on the deck, and probably the one that you're not going to be using as a tutor that often, we're going to be running 3 Effect Veiler. So yep, this is obviously searchable off of Sage, and you know, the effect negation with it is just really broken, obviously, because it's not hard one to return compared to something like Ash or Cobra or something like that. And yep, it helps you, you know, also go into your single place every now and then, but most of the time I just use this just for, you know, its hand trap negation. And that is it for the tuners, guys. And now for our little splice of the deck here with some builds run. We're going to be running 3 Nebula Dragon. So yep, Nebula Dragon is just here just for you to get a free buy on the board, because you reveal it and another level 8 dragon monster in your hand. You special summon them both in defense, and it also has a somewhat decent effect in the grave where you can banish it to get a level 4 or lower light or dark dragon from your grave to your hand. Sometimes that can come up to help you reoccur resources like Ancients and Legend, but for the most part I just use it here for the free body, just so I can get free level 8s on the board to get my ranking plays going. And yep, that's why it's here. It helps boost consistency by a little bit into the deck and helps you get free bodies when you need it most. And then lastly, for our last one-ups of the deck, we're going to be running 1 Dragon Spear of Right for back row, 1 Gamma Seal, and 1 Dogoran. So yeah, guys, I am running a little Kaiju package here. I will explain to you guys how this will work as I go into the deck profile, but Dragon Spear is not really here for back row. Sometimes it can come up, sometimes it doesn't. But for the most part, it really doesn't, because there are not a lot of back row decks at the moment right now. Yeah, it's also there just to, you know, just for a free body on the board, and helps you get into OTK a little bit faster, because you can also tribute it during the other player's turn as long as your opponent controls a monster, and then special summon Blue Eyes from your hand. And yep, that does come up every now and then, and it's just there just in case I really need it. And that is going to be, guys, for the monsters. Now we'll go ahead and get into the spells. And for the first spell of our deck, we're going to be running 3 Melody of Awakening Dragon. So yep, you discard 1 card, search out any dragon with 3,000 or more attack, or 2,500 or less defense. And yep, this is obviously we're going to be using to search out stuff like Blue Eyes Alternative and Blue Eyes to your hand. And the discard effect obviously doesn't hurt you, because you want some stuff in your grave to help keep your plays going, like Ancients and like Legends, to, you know, get their effects going. And yeah, it also helps you discard bad cards in your hand, so it can help make your hand a little bit less bricky. And yep, it's your main searcher, doesn't require no more summon, and yep, that's just why it's so good, because not even a hard once per turn either. And then next, for our draw power of the deck, we're going to be running 3 trade-in. So yep, discard level 8, draw 2 cards, your product breed. You don't care about discarding anything like Blue Eyes or Blue Eyes Alternative, because that doesn't really matter. And you already have a lot of other level 8s in your deck for that discard cost. So that doesn't really matter to you as much compared to most decks. And yep, this is just why it's here. It helps you dig deeper to your deck, see what you need, and, you know, yeah, there's no reason to run less than 3 in this build. And then for something a little bit different here, we're going to be running 2 cards of consonants. I know there are not a lot of Blue Eyes builds that include this anymore in their build, because there are just so many better cards than this. I just kept this here just for that, just for me to have more options to get Ancients and Legends to my grave a little bit faster without stuff like Melody. And sometimes that can come up, sometimes it can, sometimes it can be a dead card, but for the most part in my playtesting, it does really well, and it helps me, you know, keep Ancients and, you know, Legends alive as much as possible. And yeah, I just needed more options to dig deeper into my deck. And then next, for our Monster Reborn on the deck, we're going to be running 3 Return of the Dragon Lords. I'm going to be showing you guys how this combos off really well with the rest of the spells in my deck. But basically, you know, target on level 7 or 8, Dragon Monsters, special summon it, and the protection effect does come up fairly often as well, because, you know, you want to make sure that your dragons stay on the field as much as possible so that you can OTK the next turn. And yep, that's why it's here. There's no reason to run less than 3 of this in your build. And then next, we're gonna be running here 2 Dragon Shrine and 1 Foolish Burial. So yeah, I could have gone for 3 Dragon Shrine, but I just felt like this ratio just makes a lot more sense to me. So yeah, Dragon Shrine, you're obviously going to be definitely Blue Eyes first, and then definitely something like Ancients for the most part with this to get their effects going during the end phase if they force you to go first, which can be honestly really good, and it's a really good extender. Foolish Burial is also somewhat decent in this deck. I just kept it here as an option in case I don't see Dragon Shrine in cases like that. Yep, that's why they're here. It's important to have your dragon to the grid sometimes to get their effects going. And then for our last 2 spells of the deck, we're going to be running 1 Dark Hole and 1 Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. So yeah, guys, you guys can probably tell how I was able to combo off with this here in my Duel Nexus replay with Kaiju Slumber. I just kind of wish I could show you what Dark Hole was like. But basically in this combo, what I usually do when I'm dueling with this is I usually just activate either of these 2. And then if I have something like Return the Dragon Lords in my hand, or in my grave, I mean, I banish that to protect my dragon, so I can just like right-clicking my opponent's field. And then from there, I just go ahead and OTK for game, because if I'm either give my opponent a kaiju from my deck to their field, or if I'm just able to not give them anything, then it helps make my plays a lot easier and helps me make sure that that I do have the potential I need to, you know, OTK my opponent right away, which honestly isn't that hard in a deck like this. And then lastly, for our trap of the deck, only running 1 of, we're gonna be running 1 Ultimate Creature of Destruction. I've seen some builds that run 3, I've seen some builds that run 2. I just kept it at 1 because it's not as important as I thought it could be when I play tested with this outside. And yeah, the protection effect is really good. It's also good for reoccurring from your grave when you special summon a Blue Eyes from I think your hand, deck, or grave, if I'm not mistaken, but banishing it when this leaves the field after you activate it. And yep, that could come up sometimes, but for the most part, I don't really need ways to protect it as much, considering I already have stuff like Return of the Dragon Lords in my deck. So yeah, that's why I only want 1 of this. And that is going to be it, guys, for the main deck. Now we're going to get into the extra deck, and we're going to start off with the fusions here. We're going to be running 1 Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, Ultimate Dragon, 1 Twin Burst, and 1 Neo Blue Eyes. So yep, this is pretty standard. Blue Eyes Alternative, you're not really going to be summoning him. Most of the time, you're just going to be using Neo Blue Eyes to be able to dump him from your extra deck to the grave to give it an additional attack. Twin Burst is here, okay, in case you need more options to be able to OTK if you can't get that many Blue Eyes onto your field. But for the most part, you're not really going to be using as much. You're just going to be mainly using Alternative and the vanilla Blue Eyes to OTK. But these are just options in case that doesn't go through. And then for our synchros of the deck, which I'm not running that many of, we're going to be running one Blue Eye Spirit Dragon and one Asia Ice Silver Dragon. So yep, I'm not really running a heavy synchro based deck here because it's not as important as as some people say it is. For me, at least, this is just doing fine for me. The spirits effect with being able to lock each other out of summoning monsters more than twice can come up really well. It's almost like a window in a sense, except the fact that it only locks out 2 summons. And the graveyard negation that I also have, which a lot of players don't remember as much, can also come up a lot in a lot of matchups, which I've been able to test out outside, and it does work really well. And Asia Ice protection and being able to special summon a normal monster from your grave does come up every now and then, so it helps you summon out stuff like Dragon Spirit every now and then, but that doesn't come up as often. Most of the time you're just summoning the vanilla Blue Eyes from the grave with this. But yep, that's why they're here. There's no reason to not run them here, because they're just that good. And then for our Xyz of the deck, which I'm running a lot of actually, and this is actually a little bit different from the replay that I had in my last video. We're going to be running one Galaxy Ice Cypher Dragon, one Cypher Blade, one Full Armor, and then one Neo Galaxy Ice, and then if I could just fix that, one Galaxy Ice Prime Photon, and then one Hope Harbinger. So yeah guys, this is just a pretty standard Galaxy Ice package. I just wanted to use this here just so I have more options to like take my opponent's monsters, OTK with them, and Harbinger's obviously just here for that spell negation, which doesn't come up as often now considering that Sky Striker is gone, but it can be really good sometimes against certain rogue strategies. And yep, that's why I kept it here, because they're just that good. And this can be changed to whatever you guys want, but this is just what I'm keeping with for now. And then lastly guys, for our links of the deck, we're going to be running one Christian Needle Fiber, our new addition to the deck, one Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres, one Overload Dragon, and then one Link Rebo. So yep, pretty standard. Christian Needle Fiber is obviously the new addition here. Being able to summon a tuner straight from your deck and then being able to go into your synchro plays a little bit faster is what makes this deck really good. It doesn't make me consider wanting to build a more synchro based strategy here. I'm not too sure if I want to do that, but it's just what I've been thinking. If you guys do want to see that, you can let me know in the comments below. But for now, this is just kind of the build I'm going for right now, because I'm pretty happy with it. And Hieratic Seal is always just here for that bounce effect and getting rid of problematic cards on your opponent's field. And the good thing about it is it doesn't target and it doesn't destroy, so it's really just good for, just for that. Overload was going to be changed for a Boar Sword, but considering I don't have another copy of it right now, this is all I kept here right now in the deck. You can change this to a Boar Sword if you want to, but this is what I'm keeping because I don't have any other copies. And Link Rebo is just here just to help you get Ancients, Legends, and sometimes Sage to the grave if it's just going to be a dead card in your hand sometimes if you end up needing to normal summon it. But yeah, it's pretty standard. Other than Needle Fiber here, everything else here is just pretty standard, and that's why I just kept it here. But either way guys, that is gonna be it. That is gonna be my Blue Eyes deck profile post Duel Overload for the March 2020 format. Like I said, this is a really fun deck. I really do enjoy playing this build here. It's helped me see a lot of success online and also in real life, and I really enjoyed making this the best version it can be, and I am always updating it to make it a lot better and more consistent. And with Needle Fiber in the deck, it just makes it that much better. And yeah, I hope you guys really did enjoy it. And again, if you guys do like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Share with your friends again, just so they can have better ideas on how to make their build as well. and let me know in the comments below if you guys did enjoy this and what you would change here, or if you have any other questions about why I run certain cards here in this deck. And if you guys do enjoy my content and want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. Well, or feel free to also subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss out anytime I upload videos. And for now, guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Senric45 signing off.